Good morning. We'll just give a moment to clear the waiting room. Good morning. This is the voting hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2023. While the public is encouraged to attend, no additional public testimony will be accepted this morning. We'll begin with the license premise inspection hearing, which occurred on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. Item number 1, McBois Limited, doing business as Franklin Cafe, located at 278 Shawmut Ave in Roxbury. Date of the incident, November 5th, 2022. Assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
I didn't think this incident was foreseeable. The licensee banned the patron from coming back in the future. I didn't see any violation.
I agree.
I agree.
Items 2 and 3 will be rescheduled to the next available hearing date. Item number 4, 150 Canal Street, Inc., located at 150 Canal Street, date of the incident, March 18th, 2023. Assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
I didn't find any violation here. The incident happened outside. The victim was outside, and the testimony was that they were never inside.
I start the same way.
Likewise.
Item number 5, Anfrata LLC, doing business as Ward 8, located at 90 North Washington Street, date of the incident, January 15th, 2023. Over intoxicated patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I saw no violation.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Items 6 and 7 will be continued to the August 15th license premise inspection hearing per the request of the licensee. Item number 8, Lopera Inc., doing business as Anfara 2, located at 127 to 129 Maverick Street in East Boston. Date of the incident, March 8th, 2023. Assault and battery with dangerous weapon, bottle, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A.
I don't believe this incident was foreseeable. And for that reason, I see no violation.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item number 9, Lopera Inc., doing business as Anfara 2, located at 127 to 129 Maverick Street in East Boston. Date of the incident, March 13th, 2023. Assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and bottle, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A.
In reviewing the video, it was clear there was actually a cell phone that was thrown. Based upon the video and the testimony, I didn't think this incident was foreseeable. I see no violation.
I agree.
I agree as well.
And item number 10, South Boston Wine and Liquor Inc., doing business as Dorgan's Package Store, located at 662 to 664 East Broadway in South Boston. Date of the incident, March 19th, 2023. Service of alcohol to persons under 21, patrons with open containers inside the premise, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 34 to 34A, 41, 64 to 64A, and Board's Rule 1.08F.
I think this was foreseeable and preventable. This was parade day. I don't believe they were properly staffed. They did not have an electronic scanner, and they accepted an out-of-state fraudulent ID. And people were openly drinking inside. Given all of those things together, I see a violation.
I agree with all those points.
I agree as well.
Given that they don't have a history, my vote would be for a written warning.
I agree.
The vote is a violation with a written warning. Moving on to the transactional hearing, which occurred yesterday, Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. Item number 1, DeBooley Chimneys, LLC, doing business as DeBooley Chimneys, located at 1151B Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester, has petitioned to change the closing hour of the licensed business to Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 a.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 2, Stubby's Seaport LLC, doing business as Stubby's, located at 43 Northern Ave, has petitioned to change the closing hour of the licensed business to, and this was a clerical error, what they are applying for is a 2 a.m. close.
I vote to approve.
I do too.
I agree.
Item number 3, Day and Night Exotic Cereal Bar Boston LLC, doing business as Day and Night Exotic Cereal Bar Boston LLC. We will correct the address, 6 Tremont Street in Brighton. Has applied for a common victular license. Manager Louis Elvius, hours of operation 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 4, the applicant requested that the board defer its vote to allow them to continue the community process. Item number 5, Lazy Bear Creamery LLC, located at 383 Neponset Ave, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Matthew Galvin, hours of operation 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 6, Adams Village Butcher Shop and Deli LLC, doing business as Adams Village Butcher Shop and Deli, located at 786 Adams Street in Dorchester, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Gordon Severse, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 7, Blue Hill Quench Cafe Inc., doing business as Quench Cafe, located at 1587 Blue Hill Ave in Mattapan, has applied for a common victular license. Manager Walid Zaran, hours of operation 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 8, Cocina Abreu 10 Inc., doing business as Chilicates, located at 60 Staniford Street, has applied for a common victular license. Manager Carlos Arias, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. The board received communication from Neighborhood Services after the hearing, letting us know that they have an abutters meeting scheduled for July 26th, and they have not yet reached out to the West End Civic. Neighborhood Services requests that the board defer this vote.
Okay, well, I have no issue. I do think they should complete the community process with the abutters and reach out to the West End Civic Association. That being said, since we don't meet again until August, we will work with them and make sure that they get on that August agenda once that process is complete.
Thank you. We will certainly do that. Item number 9, Wagamama Boston 1 LLC, doing business as Wagamama, located at 200 to 299 Faneuil Hall Marketplace, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Jesus Mendoza.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 10, Boqueria Fort Point LLC, doing business as Boqueria Tapas Bar and Restaurant, located at 25 Thompson Place, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Zachary Monahan.
I vote to approve Mr. Monahan as the manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 11, BBRGTR LLC, doing business as Abe and Louise, located at 777 to 793 Boylston Street, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Perparim Sala.
I vote to approve the manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 12, LSF Park Square LLC, doing business as Legal Seafoods, located at 91 Park Plaza, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Bridget Borsacott.
I vote to approve Ms. Borsacott as manager of record. I believe she has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 13 has been withdrawn by the applicant. Items 14, 15, and 16, Massachusetts Sports Service, Inc., doing business as Legends, as TD Garden, and as Jack's Abbey Track Zero Taproom, all located at 100 Legends Way, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed businesses to Peter Zettel.
I vote to approve Mr. Zettel as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 17, Alston Rock City LLC, doing business as the Glenville Stops, located at 87 Glenville Ave in Alston, has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Dennis Dobbins Jr., and has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business to Fields West.
I vote to approve Mr. Dobbins as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve, and I also vote to approve the change of DBA.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 18, Magnificent Seven Inc., doing business as The Keys, located at 332 West Broadway in South Boston, has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business to Layla's American Tavern, and has petitioned to have the condition removed from their license that requires alcohol to be served with food only.
I approve removing the condition, and I approve the change of the DBA.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 19, Backstreet Boston Lessee LLC, doing business as the Kimpton Onyx Hotel located at 155 Portland Street, has petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Needham Bank.
I vote to approve the pledge.
I agree.
I agree.
Items 20 and 21, Star Markets Company, Inc. and Shaw Supermarkets, Inc., doing business as Star Market, located at 90 Causeway Street and 53 Huntington Ave, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers of the corporation.
I vote to approve the changes requested.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 22, the University Club of Boston, located at 426 Stewart Street, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed business to: the University Club is a member-owned private club comprised of 7 floors, lower level 2 to the roof. Lower level 2 has 2 squash courts and offices. Level 1 is a pool area with locker room for 49. The main floor has a dining area that seats 71 and a function room that seats 104. Second floor locker rooms for 200. Third floor squash courts. Fourth floor living room and a private annual roof deck of 715 square feet, with seating for 49, including a service bar with an outdoor closing hour of 10 p.m.
I vote to approve the amended description.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 23, Brasserie 560 LLC, doing business as Brasserie, located at 560 Harrison Ave in Roxbury, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed business to existing premises as described in dining room and cafe, with kitchen and storage on ground floor, entrance from building lobby, additional exit to Harrison Avenue, and emergency exit to Waltham Street, and to include an outdoor seasonal patio from April through October for 64 patrons on private property, and adding 2,250 square feet for a total of 8,038 square feet. Management agreement approved between Champagne Supernova LLC and Brasserie 560 LLC. Licensee has also applied to change the manager of the licensed business to Loic Legaric.
I vote to approve Mr. Legaric. I think he's already an approved manager of record by the board.
Correct.
I vote to approve the amended description.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 24, Vino Divino 4 LLC, doing business as Vino Divino, located at 175 Cambridge Street, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to MDM Wine 4 LLC, doing business as Vino Divino at the same location. Angelo David Ucci, manager, closing hour 9:30 p.m., and has also petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Middlesex Savings Bank.
I vote to approve the transfer and the pledge.
I do as well.
I agree.
And Mr. UC as manager of record.
Thank you. Item 25, Mario Gomes, located at 10 Bosworth Street, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to PIC Entertainment LLC, doing business as Broadway Golf Club, located at 417 to 423C West Broadway in South Boston. Daniel Picard, manager, closing hour 12 a.m.
I thought this was a unique concept for this neighborhood and for the entire city of Boston. I believe it's an amenity that we don't see in other places. I am not convinced that it's a bar, like some of the concerns were that were expressed in the opposition. I believe they have an appropriate plan in place to check IDs, and the reservation system will be helpful. I believe, so my vote would be to approve Mr. Picard as the manager of record. I believe he had the appropriate character and fitness to serve, and I would also approve the transfer, ask them to continue to work with their neighbors in the community.
Yep, my vote was to approve.
I agree.
Transfer is granted. Item 26, Ashmont Grill LLC, doing business as Ashmont Grill, located at 555 Talbot Ave in Dorchester, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Cactus Cafe Back Bay Inc., doing business as Cactus Club Cafe, located at 500 Boylston Street, Suite 105. Willie Gray, manager, closing hour 1 a.m. with a patio closing hour of 11 p.m.
I vote to approve the transfer. I believe Mr. Gray has the appropriate character and fitness to serve as manager of record. I think this will activate this area. There's a huge vacant storefront there that this is going into. My concern is the double parking and third-party delivery. So with my vote to approve it, I would ask that they submit a plan to the board before they start third-party delivery so that we could see exactly the impacts it would have in that area.
I agree across the board.
I agree.
The transfer is granted and the board requests a written plan prior to starting any third-party takeout or delivery. Is that correct?
Yes.
Item 27, Harbor Petroleum LLC doing business as Meridian Street Mobile located at 470 Meridian Street in East Boston has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license. Manager Joseph Prizio III, closing time 11 p.m.
I vote to approve Mr. Prizio's manager of record. I believe he's the appropriate character and fitness to serve. I have no other issues with this application, and I would vote to approve.
I would too.
I agree.
Item 28, WM Brewing Co. Inc. doing business as Widowmaker Brewing Taproom and Kitchen located at 190 North Beacon Street in Brighton has applied for a Farmer Brewery malt only pouring license to be exercised on the above. Manager Ryan Lavery, closing time 12 a.m.
I vote to approve Mr. Lavery as manager of record. I believe he's the appropriate character and fitness, and I vote to approve the application for the pouring license.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 29 has been previously heard and approved by the board and just needed to correct a legal defect in the advertising. Item 30, Venice Pizza LLC doing business as Venice Pizza located at 33 to 39 Savin Hill Ave in Dorchester has applied for a common victualler 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license to be exercised on the above. Manager Joshua Weiner, closing time 1 a.m.
I would vote to approve pending the availability of a license for which they qualify. I think they did describe the public need for this sort of license in this area, and I would also approve Mr. Weiner as manager of record.
Yeah, especially based on the housing that's coming online all around that area. I think there's definitely a public need. I would vote to approve.
I agree.
Thank you. Moving on to non-hearing transactions. The following are applying for a new common victualler license at a previously licensed location. Item 1, Viva Burrito Boston Inc. doing business as Viva Burrito, located at 274 Franklin Street. Ali Toki, manager of record. Hours of operation, closed on Sundays, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 2, Shallott's North End Inc. doing business as Sweet Boba, located at 331 Hanover Street. Kaka Dali, manager of record, hours of operation, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
The following is applied to make changes to their existing common victualler license. The Juice Press LLC, doing business as The Juice Press, located at 225 Franklin Street, has applied to change the manager and officers to Michael Karsh, CEO, Ariana Corman, COO, Lisa Sherwood, secretary, and Sophie Vikovsky, manager.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Following have applied for one-day amendments to their existing license. Item 1, the Charles River Speedway, doing business as the Charles River Speedway, located at 1420 to 1440 Soldiers Field Road in Brighton, has applied for a series of one-day amendments to include a 1-month-long extension for the vendors on their license, Super Bien and Koji Club, onto their patio for August 1st through August 31st from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 2, Notch Brighton Taproom LLC, located at 1420 to 1440 Soldiers Field Road in Brighton, has applied for a series of one-day amendments to amend their existing license to include a monthly vintage market in Garage B on July 27th, August 17th, September 21st, and October 26th from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
And item 3, Rosa Mexicano Boston LLC, doing business as Rosa Mexicano, located at 155 Seaport Boulevard, has applied for a one-day amendment to include a one-day bottle service at 7 tables with a dedicated server at each table for July 30th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
The board has before them a list of applications for special one-day licenses, which have been administratively reviewed by staff and approved by the board. And on old and new business, we have one item to vote on. The board deferred the following to allow for completion of the community process, which has since occurred. It's a transfer, Vinas LLC, doing business as Chauncey Liquors, located at 3096 to 3104 Washington Street in Roxbury, transferring a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license to Chauncey Liquor Inc. doing business as Chauncey Liquor Mart at the same location. Trang Ho manager, closing hour 11 p.m. And there's also an application for a pledge of the license and inventory to Rockland Trust Company. The board has received a letter of support from the Jamaica Plain Neighborhood Council.
Are we just acknowledging it?
No, this is for a vote.
Oh, I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Thank you very much. Those are all of the items before the board this morning, and that will conclude this voting hearing.
Thank you.
very much.
Yeah.